And we're started.
It has been a while since we last had this game, so I will go ahead and do the recap because I do remember a great number of what happened last time. So, last time, Cayde finished up and wrapped up his business, which has been brought to my attention that you guys now have a number of Ultima shards. Say nothing. Um, which is good, very good. Um, while the others were a bit busy following the disappearance of Noir and then Julius, as the rest of them went after them, finding Julius and Noir currently more or less butting heads with Ezekiel. Aaron stepped out of combat, decided this was not their fight, as Gwen, Jet, and Jules decided to settle their business with Ezekiel. Mainly Jules and Gwen. Jet was there for help, and we're very proud of Jet. In that fight, Ezekiel almost was attempting to get his hands on Julius to. I know. It was mainly Jules going, put your dogs up, man. Come on. Like, this is the Waffle House parking lot. You better put them fucking paws up to Ezekiel, and we loved it. So, afterwards, Julius lost all the gloom in his body. And as Gwen decided to help and sort of steady him, Axel appeared to help out as well. The bear, your ally?
No.
Gwen got Axel's help steadying Julius, but not before Axel had been injured, protecting Noir from the sudden appearance of Blight. Aaron, in the meantime, had taken Noir to safety using a spell they did not know, draining them of all their mana. And as Axel and Julius laid more or less, not Gucci, the little gloom rat. I will give free advantage to one roll of whatever you're choosing to whoever can tell me the gloom rat's name, because I'm drawing a blank right now.
Wasn't it slimy or something
It
like
was
that?
slimy, and Jules, you just said it as Gwen said it, typed it in chat, so you both can have an advantage roll.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, slimy possessed Axel, making him the true Lord of Glooms. Proper Glooms, not Blights. And he helped Gwen heal Julius back into a normal human. At which point, Axel, Simon, and, if I remember correctly, Juliet all were getting ready to fight Blight. But Blight, seeing herself outnumbered by a very angry Crownsguard, former Crownsguard, Destin won, and the actual Lord of what she was imitating decided to run to do something of her own dubious intent, but we do not know what. As everyone returned home to Mama Baker's house, Axel went down for a nap. Gwen and Simon went to go bake some treats. Aaron and Noir are resting as the rest of the group is currently chatting away in the dining room.
Gray's a bitch.
Gray was a bitch. Gray did some talking, but more or less talked circles into making something okay that's not cool. So he's
Great
gonna.
did some talking, and he shouldn't have.
Yeah,
He
he
opened his
really should
mouth
have.
and flies went in.
Yep. And I have not forgotten this. There is a censor bar because Vivian wanted some words with Ezekiel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's called He's Getting a Talk. The bitch.
Vivian just wants to talk. She just wants to talk. She just wants to talk to him.
Why are you holding the wrench sideways? Hold on. But yes, that is where we last left off. As I will let whoever wants to go first start us off.
If nobody wants to speak up, I can do it.
I don't know what to fucking say.
Like, no.
You guys can say just about anything. We're just now coming back into it to set the vibes for today. It's up to you guys.
What? I guess I'll go.
Okay. Kid's gonna start us off.
So, kid's gonna be looking out the window where Ezekiel is having a talk, and
Yeah.
he's going to stand up and he's gonna walk out.
Where are you going?
Uh, taking some shit.
Taking some shit.
Yeah, taking stuff. Rogue things.
Sure. Yeah. Just taking some shit. I'm not going to worry about it.
It's gonna pop out.
You're not going to get yourself shot again, are you?
No. At least I shouldn't.
Better fucking not.
Try to take this his shit, even if I can't see.
I'm trying to actually click on the fucking thing so I can. I'm just. Hold on. Fuck it. We're just gonna clear drawings and text. Okay. There you go. Um, Vivian.
Yes.
What does Cade see as he goes to check and steal from Ezekiel?
Uh, the entertaining moment of walking in on someone who, with no emotion on her face, literally has a tied up motherfucker up off the ground by his collar and is talking very quietly to him.
Gonna 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 take his pat him down, get his shit.
Okay, give me an advantage roll on. Let's look at your sheet, see what you got, bud. You're doing rogue shit, so we're gonna look at your rogue sheet. Uh, for patting down, I think this is just like a bunch of sleight of hand checks, man.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me. Go ahead and give me like 4 sleight of hand checks.
The
Wrist
first one's a
pocket, the
nat
rogue
20.
edition. Oh my god.
Oh,
I was gonna say with advantage, but no, you're good. Because he is restrained, and more or less, I don't think Viv's letting him up. Is she?
Jesus
No.
Christ, Cade.
She's stopped talking for the moment and is watching Cade, but otherwise, no. That is, you stay in
So
the air, bitch.
nat 20 passes, 30 doesn't, 32 doesn't, 37 does. So for the nat 20, Cade, you pull out his fucking key ring.
that's mine.
Just steals the whole the man's whole arsenal.
So you see a number of keychains, and you can tell one of them is an originator keychain, one of them is an actual like key to a house, and one of them is his resting keychain, like his summonable one. But it is cracked, so it does not look like he can summon it, like how you would, summon your base keyblade anymore. He has to keep it on him.
Wait, I have his key house, so I can just go to his house and steal shit too, if I wanted to later, not
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you should have had access to Lancelot Manor.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
So,
I
for the
knew
30
that I knew that was going to happen the moment you said house key.
So, Cade, Cade, for the 37, I'll say the nat 20 was going to be his key ring. What are you looking for on a 37, bud? Like, what are you looking to steal? What else are you looking to steal from him?
I mean, I didn't really expect anything. I was just looking to see what he had, and then not his anymore. He doesn't deserve it.
So, you just stealing everything you can from him?
Yeah.
So for 37, I'll say you steal his item bag, so he no longer has items. So add 2 potions, 3 high potions, and 1 elixir to your inventory, as that is all he had on him.
Yeah. 1 second. I need to.
He clearly has more stuff, but he's like very softly like, no, don't, no. As scared as he is.
So what was it?
Do you want to keep checking him or?
Yes. What?
Okay, roll these with advantage. Remember, he's restrained.
Uh, how many just?
You took 2 things from him, and I asked you to give me 4 checks. So go ahead and just give me, I don't know, if you want to do like 2 more.
Okay. Let's.
Just fuck this
Mm.
guy. Nah,
Okay. That's.
nope.
That's a religion
18.
check,
Oh,
dog.
that's yeah. What the fuck? What am I
That is
doing?
religion, actually. Yeah. Go ahead and give me 1 more sleight of hand. Let's see what happens. Why do I fucking talk? Yeah, you steal 1 more thing from him. Are you looking to steal his money or something personal from him?
We're starting a business, dog. Making a good decision.
Well, he doesn't need the money. You have his fucking house keys.
Yeah, I can just take money from his house.
This is the
I'll
worst.
go. I'll go for the other thing.
Something personal.
Yeah.
So you grab a locket. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you open the locket in front of Vivian or do you just like pocket it?
Uh, he'll open it.
You see Axel's mother on one part, and then him, Arthur, an old Arthur, like not old, but like younger Arthur, and a young Lex, all huddled around one person, which is just Rihanna giving up peace signs in the middle. And you can tell this is an old school photo.
Ouch.
He does
Damn, I
not.
hate
Well,
this.
all
Does
right
not.
then.
Yeah.
Suddenly giving him humanity.
You can hold on. You can tell who they are from the photo, but the photo itself, there are tiny scratches on them. Scratches over Arthur's eyes, one on Rihanna's neck, and Lex is visible, but it has been like someone tried to scratch him out entirely.
And the humanity is gone.
Yep.
I should. Internally, I'm gonna burn this somewhere. I think that's it for me.
Okay.
I'm back. I have
Cool.
house keys now. We can go steal some shit.
Why, Cade? What? What? Why house keys? Where? Whose?
The person outside.
Oh well, shit.
We can
The
rob
person
him
outside.
of everything he owns.
You really want to steal everything this man is worth.
Later, not now.
Well, obviously, but I'm down for that.
Also, it's like the least thing I could do without it being terrible.
Honestly, it's really fair. So did you just go for his house keys, or?
No, some items I have. Well, just this entire key ring. Jingles keys.
It's not much of a jingle. It's 3
No,
keys, my man.
it's
As
still a jingle.
as someone who has like only 2 or 3 keys on their keyring and maybe a keychain, it makes a noise and it's annoying.
It makes enough noise.
Fair enough.
Looks at Nini giving me 10,000 key change to add onto my keyring.
You really went out there just to rob this man. Well, he's already arrested, Cade. I arrested him.
And what's your point?
I don't have much of a one, but most people don't kick someone when they're already down.
Hey, Kuri.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you something.
Go for it.
Aaron wakes up long enough to go out to kick Ezekiel while he's.
Absolutely. We will get to it though. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, that was flavor text for the others.
Oh, I know. But we're not at that point just yet. It'll be a clear sign. But go ahead, guys. Keep going.
I don't even know what to do at this point. Juliet's just like, you fucking stole from the man.
I can talk about the thing that Cade was doing. I'll talk about what Cade was doing.
Might as well, I guess.
Yeah. On the topic of the Lancelot.
The bitch.
Yeah, I've been before. I was on a assignment, I guess is the word. Mission. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, for the most part, Mr. I'm going to show back up fucking shot.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I was investigating some. What the fuck was the word? People that have worked with Ezekiel.
Noblemen and council members that are that were connected to Ezekiel.
Yeah, there's a specific word for it. Accomplices. There it is.
There we go.
Oh, well then. And how'd that go?
Uh,
I'm guessing you found at least one of them.
I got all 3 of them.
Oh,
That's not the
shit.
problem.
What's the problem?
Guy
Hey,
had another kid.
he fucking what?
Yeah.
Oh my
You're
god.
fucking bullshitting me from Julius.
Yeah, you see, Kate doesn't really bullshit that often. Unless he's gambling, in which case. Still. He had another fucking kid.
And her name is
When?
Dina. I don't remember. What was it? She was like 8?
No, she was younger than Noir.
Oh,
She was
she was
5.
very young. Right, 5.
She was 5, and Noir is currently 6.
Probably. Yes, she
Fucking hell.
yeah, very young. This is relatively recent.
You sure I can't go out there and give Ezekiel another pit punch?
That's up to you.
Well, hold on. That's Julius is gonna speak up. Maybe you can't, Jules, but okay.
Yeah.
You want to borrow like a keyblade or something so it feels
Oh.
connected?
No.
Also, question. Hold on. What the fuck? How did point A lead to point B, dude?
Uh, Somehow there's a teleportation in one of the guy suspects' house that led me to a laboratory.
Uh, hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Going. Juliet just fucking stands up and starts going straight for the door.
Let's hold off, please. You
One
guys just
hit.
got later. Just chill for now, please.
Fine.
Well, at least she's out of that situation
Where even is the kid then?
with uh, Rihanna and Alexios.
Okay. So they're in good hands.
At least.
Yeah.
Cool.
He had another fucking kid. He had another fucking kid.
How does his balls still work? I thought one of you guys popped them.
So did I. Wait, no. You said the kid. You said that she looked like she was around 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened about 3 years ago.
Damn. Oh no. Jules, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh boy. All right. How's 25 go?
Uh, Important question.
Yeah.
Who's gonna tell? Was it a he or she kid that you found?
I mean, she.
Okay, who's
Nini.
gonna tell her big brother?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Not it.
This is not a nose goes.
She puts her finger on her nose.
Okay, not today then. Got it. Cool.
What do you mean not today?
Not today.
What's not today?
We don't tell him today. We'll tell him
Well,
tomorrow.
yeah, he's fucking asleep right now.
Yeah. Why do you gotta cuss? We're in a very watch your language. We're in a very nice woman's house who has a very scary son, and I'm not on par with you guys anymore.
I mean, that's fair, but also at the same time, you find Simon scary?
Do you not see him? Right. You guys don't have never had gloom vision. He doesn't look right, like at all. Gloom vision is well, I guess blight vision is a more proper term. We don't see faces. We see hearts, nobodies, heartless, all the culmination that makes you a whole individual, we see them spliced together.
Huh.
It's kind of like X-ray vision, but on like a deeper level. Looking at him isn't fun because he kind of just he looks like a mound of I can't even say living entity put together with the whole shards thing.
Huh. Well, I mean, he does have the whole smoke thing.
That's yeah. By the way, that looks like it's a part of him. like his mound of shape is shape. It looks like it's part of his shape. So for us, it's literally him growing in size and constantly doing so. It's weird.
I am so
Unnerving.
glad I did not have blight vision.
It's not
I'm
fun.
so glad I don't have any kind of weird vision at all, actually.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I don't imagine it would be.
Where is he? Right, he went to go cook with, didn't he? Did he go baking or did he go cooking? Where did he go?
He went baking.
Oh, he took Miss Gwen along with him?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. And then
There you go.
huh?
Huh?
You say something?
No, it's just humming.
Okay. You I thought Kate was sassing Julius. I'm like, oh no, not another one.
Oh, he
But
was
no,
just humming Kanai Joe.
slowly but sure. God damn it. God, no, Joe. Simon gets mentioned. No. Julius kind of just takes a moment and slowly lifts his hand and then grabs Juliet by her new ears and just pulls her in a bit. Hey,
What? Yeah.
be respectful. Mama taught us to be respectful in other people's houses. So
Okay.
say
All right.
violent talk for in the hallway.
Okay. All right.
And then at that point, Mama Baker speaks up. Sugar, you don't gotta do none of that. I don't give a damn. I've been giving a rundown of what that man does. I don't give a shit. He just reminded me of my last husband. Mm-mm.
I have concerns and a few questions.
Go ahead, ask.
How?
Simon Fodder wasn't a good man. That's about all you need to know from me. But I don't stay with bad people for long.
I mean, that's fair.
Now, both of you, sit down. Pretty please.
Yes, ma'am. She just
Sounds like afterwards, she says something that kind of those of you that understand this will understand it fully. She says, "Sounds like there's a storm brewing." As outside, Vivian, you feel a little bit of a raindrop. Yeah, you feel a small bit of a raindrop hit you, and then that small bit hits Ezekiel, and then a lot hits Ezekiel as you feel the pitter patter of rain getting heavier and heavier, and you hear the crackle and see the light flash. Somebody's waking up. Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
I will actually say, Gwen, do you think Simon and Gwen would return around this time? We'll say they'll arrive. I'll put them on the map, and that's when you arrive, okay? Aaron,
Yep.
you wake up to Noir, still bandaged, but still resting, kind of curled up as much as he can near you.
Kind of like a lion with their pride threatened. Their claws curl a little bit more around Noir and pull him in closer. And all they can think of is for a few moments, Gray, and the words he said, and the fact that he, in his fear, in his worry, in his terror, in his bad decision, didn't choose to listen. And then they think of Blight and Ezekiel and their father and their family. And the storm gets louder. But they don't move yet. Do any of the others have a response to this sudden storm?
Aside from general confusion?
Viv?
Vivian is going to glance up for just a moment at the coming storm and then stare at Ezekiel and go, well, you a lightning rod? Because I know I am.
He
And just grins at him.
he
All
stares.
teeth.
Ezekiel stares at you, Vivian. He goes to say something, but I don't think I think his everything is a bit swollen, so it doesn't come out as actual words. It comes out as so he says technically nothing. But with your, we'll say, upgrades, you're able to discern what he intended to say. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Nothing you do will matter. And that is all he says.
She's going to just shake her head. Oh, no. You got it all wrong. I ain't the one making the decisions here. And that's a good thing for once. And where you end up, who decides to keep you in their dungeon, that'll be fun for me to watch. I just want to see how long you'll sit there getting dust and rotten. Ain't like you already ain't half dead.
I think that's punctuated by a kind of flash of lightning in the clouds. Just to make Viv seem more fucking threatening.
Vivian, give me an intimidation check.
You sure you want me to roll this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Here we go. Oh god, load, bitch. Thank you.
It's been a while since we've seen any rolls from Vivian.
Intimidation. She's bad at that, for
No
once.
way.
You know.
You hear a muffled cackle of someone who is not impressed.
Vivian just shrugs. Leave me in there. Yeah, ain't my choice to make. what those kids do with you. Now that will be entertaining to watch. And now listen, is that this shot? Me and Craig, our time ain't here no more.
As
So
you
you
finish,
better beg them, not me.
as you finish that sentence, there's a door opening. A small bowl of candied oranges, carried by one Gwen and Gawain, walks past, up to the stairs. Gwen, as you pass by Vivian. Am I quiet? I hope I'm not quiet.
Not for me.
Oh, hold on. Is the echo here again?
I mean, you were quiet, but I think that was you were trying to be quiet, right?
Yeah, it was intentionally like a quiet moment because it's like very serious. But no, Gwen, you walk up with plastic covering over the candied oranges towards the stairs of Mama Baker's house. You pass by Vivian and Ezekiel having a clearly like Vivian's still chewing his ass out moment. How does Gwen react? Does she stop to say something or does she move forward into the house, not giving Ezekiel the time of day?
She literally just waves at Viv and keeps going.
Just like, hi Gwen. Hi Gwen.
Gwen
Hi, Viv.
And
literally
then
could not care less.
so you completely go into the house, yeah? The entire time you're walking, there's just this glare from Ezekiel of like you still have the whole thing of like he wants your position, but you earned your shit. So fuck you. You don't get this.
Fuck you, we yeeted you from your position.
Fuck you. The one person you didn't want to have your position has your position, and I took the one you dreamed of. Eat a dick.
Eat a dick and I'm not even going to acknowledge you.
Suck an omni dick. Okay, so yeah, no, go ahead and move into the house. You are on the staircase. Just remember.
Yep.
As Gwen goes in the house and the door closes behind her, the door to the bakery never shut. As Ezekiel's eyes stay focused upon where the door shut, there is a hand reaching over, grabbing the side of his face and forcing him to look over at Vivian. She ain't done with you yet. Better focus up. As Simon keeps his place. And does make a comment to Vivian about the rain. This what I think it is.
With how this jackass treated the kids, and with whatever else happened, more than likely.
Fucking finally. It's been too long coming.
Hmm. Look, whatever happened, all that matters is we here,
Yeah,
one way or the other.
but depending on how bad it go. By the way, we're talking to Gray after this, yeah?
My dumbass of a brother?
Oh, supreme dumbass.
What did I miss?
Noir got hurt. Why?
Yeah, know that one.
Gray can move him, talk to him, get his ass to safety. Why the fuck was he not dead?
Because he can't.
Vivian,
Not really.
give me the TLDR.
Last he said, he didn't have that much energy to do any more. Yes, I don't think we're going to be able to talk to him much longer. Not without some serious bullshit.
What kind of bullshit?
Well, how stupid do you want me to be?
Act like your brother's stupid.
Probably not enough. Would take both of us.
You watch him kind of tilt his head and then crink his neck in the sense of like, okay, I need to pop all my bones so not to be angry. Okay. 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 Yeah, we're gonna talk to him. Which, Vivian, give me a history check real quick.
Making me roll for once.
Yeah, you make a rolls because you got something wrong.
Did I though?
Yes, because it is not that he's getting weaker. It's that every time he trades places with Noir, which is what he did in front of the former King Oswald, he loses a great chunk of energy and thus a way to protect Noir. He'll lose he'll lose sight, hearing, and the ability to touch Noir. So at that moment he lost hearing. Noir can no longer hear him.
Mhm.
And he needed time to recharge. The blight incident happened during that recharge time. You're a bit focused right now on making sure fuck ass McGee over here doesn't get anywhere and doesn't get any chance to use any mana, so you'll clarify. I imagine you'll probably clarify later on, but for now, that is the proper explanation you remember Gray giving.
Hmm.
With that, Gwen, you get in away from the storm. You don't know why the storm's brewing, and you know Simon will probably give an umbrella to her Vivian if she needs it, but otherwise they'll be fine outside. You still have the bowl of candied oranges. What do you do with them?
I'm processing right now because I'm not sure which one of us has made a mistake here.
Okay.
Do
What's
you
up?
remember why she wanted to make the candy oranges?
Yes,
Okay.
because they are
So
for.
which bowl of candied oranges is this?
This is the one. This is not the failed bowl. The failed bowl is still in the bakery. These are yours and a little bit of Simon's that are actually done right. With a couple of the ones that could be better, but they're still made from you, so it is a romantic gesture.
Right, then she needs something that's not a bowl to put these in.
Right? These are candied oranges. Ugh. I don't know how candied oranges worked for a second. Okay, so small retcon. You have a plate.
Dude.
Don't know what candied oranges go into.
No. No, this is you forgetting why she made them.
Probably.
Here, I will message it for you.
Please do. Do not play the guessing game right now. We not have time. I will scroll up in our chat too, just to see if I can remember it as well. Ah, shit. Fair. Right. It has been a while. My bad. I don't know if this has been was this game on hiatus too? I don't remember.
For a little
For
bit.
the same amount of time. Yeah, for like similar
You had to
time.
keep calling it because you were dying.
Yep. Yep, that's right.
It's been over a month.
Yeah, sorry.
I will
Yes.
accept that she has the bowl of not great ones.
Okay. So you have the bowl of not great ones that you will do whatever you please with.
They're snacks for the idiot squad.
I will make that your actual squad name.
Don't.
I will. Maybe. Okay. So you go ahead and you come in. What are you doing with the bowl? You taking it to the idiot squad. I got
I'm taking it to the idiot squad.
you.
I love how we're
Love
the
it.
idiot squad. Jet's probably stressed right now, sitting between Julius and Juliet.
This is not the worst situation I think Jet has ever been in. Looks at Luca and his whole
Probably.
no. Looks at Luca and his inability to register that he's actually in love with people. I feel like Jet has been on the worst side of things before. This is hardly anything. This is nothing to him. This
I
is
mean,
great,
fair.
Jet.
Jet speaks.
Yeah.
Jet sweats.
Jet's been through it.
I can believe it.
Right.
So Gwen comes in with candied oranges. What even are candied oranges, anyways?
They are orange slices dipped in candied residue.
All right then.
It's a specific brand of sugary citrus. It's not it's not healthy, and if anything, it's a mockery of the lemon incident.
It's a
We
mockery.
don't talk about that.
Tis only an imitation.
I have questions, but I'm not going to ask any of them.
No, that is the joke. That is exactly why I chose it that way.
Anyways,
This puts like, hi, Cade.
Hello. With like destroyed clothes where where he got shot.
Yeah, pauses. Do you need that fixed?
Probably.
yeah,
Just
because we're going around in tattered clothes is such a great idea.
going to put the bowl gently down on the table, go, these are for y'all, and wander back over to the Cade and just mending the shirt.
Actually, knowing you, you probably would walk around with just a massive hole in your fucking shirt.
Thanks.
The fashion statement.
It literally is. I think it was a 2010 fashion statement.
Oh Jesus Christ! It was. I hate you for reminding me that the 2010 fashion sense existed.
Just fix the shirt.
Appreciate it. Eats the orange.
Hey, Kate, what orange do you pick up? Do you want to pick up one of the nicer looking ones or one of the more of like
I don't think he's
clearly a
looking.
test one? Huh?
He's not looking.
Flip a coin.
Give me a con save.
I nope button. Come on.
How much crunch are you getting here, buddy?
Why aren't you rolling?
So if I grab one, do I have to roll a con save
Sure.
too?
Depending on which one you grab.
16.
Cade, you take a bite, and there's just a thud crunch.
He's still gonna eat it.
It is so sugary. Diabetes levels of sugary. And then there's a small bit of citrus that you taste.
Juliet's going to take one of the nicer looking ones.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
after she
no.
watches that, she just reaches over, grabs one of the nice ones, and just crunch.
It's a bit more. That one's a bit squishy. Not as much candy as it should have on it, but it is still just a soft, like almost like an M&M shell kind of crunch.
Gwen,
But
did you just give us all the failures?
I refuse to answer that question.
You're pleading-
Seriously, Gwen?
You're pleading the fifth. Ugh.
I plead the fifth. Nobody ever said I could bake. Certainly not me.
And I don't expect.
I
you to.
mean, and she just gestures to the oranges. This is definitely going to be of a roulette wheel here.
They're all edible.
That's all you can hope
Cade,
for.
how was your orange?
crunch.
Yeah, just crunching.
That was your orange. Lord.
This is the worst.
Jet's reaching for the crunchiest looking one.
It's like chewing on fucking ice.
Man, I know some people like it. I don't.
At least I'm not dealing with an overload of sweet.
Yeah, that meme exactly. The cat crunching.
I think Jet's enjoying their sugar.
I'm here to bully everybody before I actually start being mean to y'all. Listen.
Look, I know as long as I keep my fucking mouth shut.
Okay. With that, Aaron,
Yep.
you sit up.
Mm-hmm.
You feel heavy, but not at all, if that makes sense.
Oh, I do, as someone who has felt that sort of rage before and had someone calm me down from it. Hey, Nini. Um, it's not heaviness that you're describing. It is weight. It is a sort of weightless hatred. It feels similar to dizziness, the sort of weight that dizziness has when you get angry enough, when you get mad enough, that all you can think about is that anger. And he does not know if he's capable of holding anything without harming it or the person. But he does look over at Noir and try to do a normal smile, but it's all teeth.
You look towards Noir, and you kind of replaced yourself with a pillow that he is giving a full death grip to.
If that kid wants to cling to him, he's welcome to it because Aaron is not going to feign being someplace that they're not. So
Then, as you move and go ahead and sit up, you just feel a slight drag every time, every movement.
there's a sigh, just you will be the death of me, kid. And stands up, holding Noir in a protective hold of someone who is not the strongest in the group, but could definitely swing a good right hook and
Yeah.
probably knock out a tooth or two.
You're not the strongest. You just know the most technical haymaker kind of punch.
Yeah. I might not be the strongest, but you don't want to get in my way kind of strength.
Yeah.
And Aaron kind of stands up and it doesn't even feel like walking at first. It feels like a death march. As they walk over to the door with Noir still in tow and tries to take a deep breath, but all they can feel is the crackle of electricity in their throat, as if they might breathe it out. Does Aaron hear the gaggle of laughter from the other room?
One more time?
Does Aaron feel hear the gaggle of laughter from another room?
A small bit. And I'm sorry if this is too close to home. Any noise outside the room you're in right now feels muffled. Your thoughts are too loud.
I think with that in mind, Aaron, it's a cyclical viciousness of going from their father to Ezekiel to Blight to Gray, their father, Ezekiel, Blight to Gray, and finding an unfortunate level of commonality between the four. They're all afraid of something, whether it's losing the power that they have or losing what they have left of the power they had. And maybe that's not true to the person themselves, but it is true to how Aaron thinks of them currently. And they step out with a heavy footfall of it matches the rumble of lightning and thunder outside, but it is clearly a footstep.
I will remind you, you do have control over Noir's token.
Oh, good. That's my baby boy now. That's mine.
You're my friend now. We're going for soft tacos later.
Yeah,
Bet you're never
literally.
getting him back.
Yep, that's mine now. That's my baby brother.
Mm. Yoink, gone.
And Aaron pauses, looking between outside, the door leading outside and the door leading into the dining hall, the dining area. And they know from previous experience that they should walk away, let themselves calm down and come back to this when they're calmer. But even that thought of calming down and being something that they don't want to be anymore, a liar, makes them angrier. So they step forward again. And peeking through the doorway in a manner that only I think Cayde would have heard rumors of. of Aaron doing really fucking creepy shit when people didn't realize that they weren't Justine, and just curling their claws of their free hand around the edge of the door frame and going, "Am I interrupting something?"
You're awake. Uh,
Oh, yes, I've been awake for a bit now.
is something wrong?
Oh, Juliet, like, yeah, died a little bit.
Yeah, Juliet died for a second.
Oh,
You good, Jules?
Did,
You good?
I'm good now. Did did I get heard for the last bit?
You did.
So so the question of is something wrong got heard.
Yes.
Okay, good. Fucking fantastic timing with the death.
It's good. It's great. But Aaron proceeds to scan the room, and they're normally happy or at least neutral to tired visage, the way that they always look, seems, for lack of a better word, full of malice. And it's not the type of malice of "I will strike at you." It is the type of malice of "I know too much and I wish I didn't." And they have not stepped into the room.
Rennie?
Do not call me that. You, of all people, do not get to call me such nicknames anymore.
Aaron, what are you talking about?
Almost like a animatronic in the middle of a dark hallway. Their gaze snaps to you, Juliet. Tell me, what is one thing you've remembered that was not told to you by my siblings? What is one thing you know about me that was not gifted to you on a silver fucking platter? Or did that silver spoon of yours that your mother fed you every so often get stuck in a place where the sun doesn't shine?
Don't bring my mom into this, Aaron.
No? It's not like you remember much of her.
Why are you talking like this all of a sudden?
All of a sudden. All of a sudden! And they swing the door open, still holding Noir in that protective grip. And there is a crackle of not thunder, but lightning outside. You think this is all of a sudden? Juliet Harold. This is not sudden. I have been waiting years for someone simply to ask how I've been doing. And not mean it in the sense of, oh, we have something coming up. We have this mission. We have this training. We have this. We have that. Tell me, when is the last time you asked any of us, any of you asked anyone else? And Cayde, don't you start shit with me. When is the last time any of you actually checked up on each other? Told each other what is wrong? felt the need to run to someone that wasn't your own family. Because I have Cayde, I have Uncle Simon, and Viv. I don't have any of you. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're all strangers to me. And I'm fine fighting alongside strangers, but I would at least like to die beside friends. Now, if you'll fucking excuse me, I actually do want to go see family for my birthday. And he starts to turn.
Yeah. Aaron,
He pauses, if only for a moment. What is it this time?
you'll at least come back, yeah?
He doesn't answer, he just starts walking. And he
He's
swings open the door and just starts to leave.
Aaron.
Just
Simon
stepping
calls
down
up.
on the last step and looking over at Simon.
Vivian lets go of Ezekiel with one hand and puts a hand on Simon's shoulder. Hold on.
No, this ain't nothing like that. Pulls out a phone. Catch. And he tosses the phone towards you.
I think it's more reflex than anything else.
Reflex catch or reflex swat?
As much as I think it would be funny to swat it out, just to be like, fuck you, no, Aaron's that angry, they'd catch it because they recognize the power level here, even in their anger.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You at least see the war tomorrow. I'll decide in the car. And kind of tries to grin, but it's all teeth again.
Don't force yourself now.
Let us know if you want us.
You're always welcome as family.
That's
Which
sweet,
sounds
kid.
more sad than angry.
That's sweet, kid. But if you need the time, you need the time. Ain't gonna take that from you.
Thank you, Viv. And Uncle Simon. And continues walking.
Hold on.
Ah!
And Simon's smoke is gonna reach to the door and open it. You tagging along? As he talks directly to Cayde.
Shake head.
You the only one?
Shrug.
All I can think of for Gwen right now is the like pathetic wet cat look around the edge of the doorway. Like,
I mean, that's not wrong. It's like she wants to go with Aaron, but she doesn't feel wanted.
Yeah, no, Aaron sort of hit Juliet exactly where it would hurt the most. So she's kind of just sitting there.
I did warn everybody that this was going to be a thing of like, it's going to be hurtful words, but these are paper people. So if you need a minute, we'll take a minute. We can call our break here and then pick up from there.
Player wise, I'm okay. Character
Gwen,
wise, Juliet is not.
Gwen, how is player and character doing?
Um, character-wise, player-wise, I'm trying not to have a panic attack.
We're gonna take our 15 here then.
Yeah,
Okay.
As Gwen, I believe you make your way towards Cade and thus Aaron. As the two of you do get closer to Aaron and thus Noir, there's just the instinctive small arm coming from the brother, like, more hug. The weakest, more hug, please.
baby.
Jet, you couldn't parry a wall, please. You are a tank through and through.
Because she thinks
Jet's
she's
a
a
glass
tank.
cannon. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
right,
a
I'm
glass
sorry.
cannon who
They are
thinks she's a
glass.
tank.
A glass cannon that only shoots rocks. How do you load it? You don't.
That seems ironic.
That's the point, bitch. But no, yes, there is a small hand beckoning both of you to tag along with the brother. Like, come here.
He will do. Kate will do one thing. He'll look over to his side, and for just one last time, he'll go over and take something.
Oh my god, Kate.
Thiefering. Thiefering from Ezekiel.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. Disadvantage. Because even
Okay.
Simon's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Damn it, natural one.
You lose a keychain. No, you get nothing.
Boo. Anyways,
Simon looks at all of you and goes, listen up. See y'all tomorrow. Or whenever you want to come home.
For once
Go have
in
y'all.
their life, Aaron does not say a bad thing that would make Simon go, "Don't you start shit with me." Like, for once, they make a good decision. I'm
Holy
like,
shit, they can do that?
Simon is immediately worried.
I hate it here.
Aaron makes a good decision. Simon, are you okay?
No.
Don't
And it's their last
Zuko,
night. I mean,
Aaron.
feel secure.
that's rough.
No!
Don't you Zuko this.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm gonna quote that.
Okay. So you three head off. Going to
We're
remove you from
going
that.
on our trip in a favorite piece of shit.
Actually, gonna put you over here and then put you on a separate layer.
Gone.
Vivian.
Hmm.
Simon is watching them leave and just takes a deep breath and sighs. I think it might be best if I take Miss Harold out to help me with something.
Probably for the best.
Hey,
Hmm.
remember, after this world we're done.
Hmm.
And I love you, but If they call us, I'll show up. You and Noir stay safe.
I get the idea. Oh, and do watch out. Oswald wants to do bullshit.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to Oswald. I'm gonna talk to him by myself.
Do be careful.
I'll be as careful as I can. Also, what are your thoughts on Aaron and Cade?
Those two?
Yeah.
Thick as thieves. Why?
Think they'd be thick enough to run a business?
That gets a raised eyebrow from Vivian and a slow putting down of Ezekiel. He can actually touch the ground now.
He touches the ground and is immediately just bound to it by smoke. It's like a small breath of. "Ah, run!" I told you. We're done after this. Smoker gone. Simon needs to be a dad, so. Noir and you need me. And I'm not letting everything I built just fall apart. Go back to the way it was when pregnant ladies were buying all this stuff they shouldn't be. Kids being used as noodles. No, not. I didn't work as hard as I did to make sure the bare minimum could be enjoyed.
Why do you keep doing that? Reminded me exactly why I wanted to date you when I was younger.
Seriously, have you always been like this, or we just this stupid?
Don't even get me started.
Motherfucker, I was in love. Was me pushing you out of the way of an infected Marlboro just? You thought that was just teamwork?
Like I said, don't stop. Just don't.
Also, V,
Hmm.
I want to find Rose. She's alive. Well, sort of alive. I
I
would like to
know.
find her. Make sure she's
Hmm?
all right. I'd like to find her and make sure she's all right. She's my little sister. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's great. You got a plan after that?
I don't know. Look. There's a lot of things on my plate, and I'm sharing about 90 of it with you.
She's giving him a look of, you motherfucker, you haven't thought 2 steps ahead, you.
I thought about 5 steps ahead on 3 different things. Let me be at least 1 step behind.
Fine. You find it. We might be able to, help her. I've been working on shit. What do you want from me?
He like goes to make a joke, but then stops himself. Like, nope, no, you'll kill me if I say that.
That just gets a look. She understands that thought process going across his face. Sigh.
Yep.
You either start talking or you start running.
Oh hey, look at that! And then he opens the door to show Juliet. I gotta go.
Simon!
Bobby. And he just steps over the rails himself, just like, hey, what's up, kid?
Hey, I was just gonna go for a walk.
Would you like to go for a walk down to the docks?
Sure. Don't see why not.
Juliet,
What?
would you like to go to the docks?
Yes. I would. I get it, Simon.
Okay. 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 Let's go. And he heads off.
Yeah,
Juliet,
yeah.
give me an investigation check as you do get through the bakery, and after he opens the door out to the outside on the mainland, he kind of stops for a second and looks like he's catching his breath.
Dirty 20.
He looks kind of tired for a second. Like his eyes sink for a second and just kind of looks tired.
Hey, you good?
Yeah. Yeah, just need a second. Oof. That much mana flow from Aaron. Felt it. All this running around's been making me burn up a bit brighter than normal.
You gonna be alright? Because I doubt this is going to be something quiet.
I'll be alright. Just, you know, oof, you know.
Yeah. Um, just. I mean, I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but don't push yourself.
A dead man, not to step. It's just gonna get you look dumb, Miss Hera. And he takes a step forward.
Can you say that one more time?
Telling a dead man not to take a step is just gonna make you look dumb, Miss Harold. And he takes a step forward.
I mean, fair. But at the same time, it's your wife. I'm not the one who's going to be on the chopping block if you come back half dead or something.
Let me see, if I come back half dead, that means I died again.
Your jokes are terrible.
Jokes. And he keeps moving.
Yeah, she does just sort of do that thump against his shoulder with her fist, just like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Jules, give
Yeah,
me another insight check, please. Or an insight roll.
insight this time. All right. All
Nah, it's just a thump. There you go. Thump.
right. Thump.
So I will ask the group. Don't you ever send me Godsmack again. Dude. I mean,
Anyways,
yeah. But yeah. So I will ask the group. Who wants to go first? Do we want to have Jules go first, or we want to have the sweet moments go first? Put it to a poll. Hold on, 1 second.
you said Juliet's thing is going to end in a sweet moment, yeah?
Yes, but it's not as it's not like start sweet, end sweet. It is starts combative, ends sweet.
Okay. I'm just saying we could have cute moment after cute moment after cute moment.
Jesus Christ, it's a 24-hour thing. It's not supposed to be. Yeah, just go ahead and vote in the poll below. Sweet or combat sweet? I need at minimum 3 people to vote. Okay. 3 people. Okay. It's looking like sweet, starting with the Celestine sweet wins because it's 3 versus 2 votes. And I'm not voting because I don't want to make it an even split again.
I mean, to be fair, we
Yeah.
do have enough people that if everyone voted, it wouldn't be an even split.
Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And technically everybody's voted. So as okay, go ahead and make these ties disappear too. As we go forward, Aaron, you are brought along with. You are tagged along by Cayde and Gwen as you make your way through the border and basically the trail, the path, whatever we called it, outside of a border. I don't remember because I know border is not the correct term. Uh, and you guys go ahead and make your way through the kingdom. You're following Aaron as Aaron seems to. How does Aaron make their way towards Johnny's? Is it just a direct, no stops taken, just going straight there?
Really? You think that
Yeah.
Aaron, even in their anger, isn't going to show up with at least one sort of dessert?
I was
They've been
hoping you
raised
would.
differently.
That's fair, but at the same time, you sent me Godsmack, so I don't know how you've been raised.
I've been raised wonderfully. I don't know about you. It's just Godsmack.
Bringing back so many times in the Boy Scouts when I was just vibing alone.
But no, it doesn't have to be like a map or anything. I think Aaron is just kind of in a ricochet kind of motion of going to get one of Johnny's favorite snacks from when they were in the army together. And basically the silent way of saying, please don't ask. I know I look like shit kind of energy. Just like if you say anything in front of these two, I will be I will be authorized to smack you. Like so I think genuinely it's not a sweet pastry, it's more of a savory one. I'm getting the distinct impression that it's closer to a uh, pie of some kind and
I
just
have
grabs it and
I have a
start heading the
question.
direction. Yep,
Do you have the money for that?
I do.
Oh, cool.
I have plenty of money. I was also given money by Ms. Baker that I never used yet.
No, you have not used it at all.
So I think Arid does dip into the funds of what Miss Baker gave as like a subtle show of there's specific people that this anger is targeted towards, and it's hard to distinguish other than she's not one of them. And then just pays for it, and without ever saying anything to the other two, just starts to walk towards the Calistine home, ignoring the rain, but specifically keeping Noir out of it, because no making the boy sick.
So, with that fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Cade, Gwen, and Aaron, all of you give me little like insight checks or perception rolls, whichever one you feels better.
No.
Oh. Gwen, you're focused on I'm gonna say this in like the jokey manner. You have too many gay thoughts right now.
Yeah, because
Cade,
it
you're
buddy.
you're fully just staring at Aaron, vibing, going like, "I'm normal."
She's too
considering the
sad like
rain.
that right now.
Considering the rain,
Yeah.
it might be a little less sad wet cat and more okay. Like
Sometimes the horny thoughts are distracting.
Sometimes even a princess can be horny on main. Let's be honest here.
We all know
Uh,
royalty is not excluded from this.
what?
We all know royalty is not excluded from this.
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, they sure aren't. Anyway,
Truly. But as we go forward, oh no, I need to change that. I almost got fucking murdered. Um, I'll tell you why in a minute. Um, but no, as you guys are going forward, Cade, you and Aaron notice this. There is the smallest bitch. Shit. I didn't mean to cut. I'm sorry. There's the smallest bit of noir that is like still clinging onto Aaron, and you just see the tips of his fingers kind of turning black and then going back to normal. Like it's like a slow growth kind of thing, and the more it does, it's kind of as if all the little scrapes he got are starting to kind of just slowly fade a bit. Being close to Aaron seems to be making him physically better.
that's adorable.
And this is for Nini about to say some shit. It's just here. It's just a sweet moment. Let it be. It'll not move forward. But as you guys continue forward, eventually you do get to a house. A house belonging to the Calistines and whatnot. There does not seem to be a off rip. There's no lock on the door at all. It's like a fully you can just open the door and go in. But there is a knocker. One of those one of those steel little hinge things that you can lift and press against the metal to make a loud knock.
Of course they do. Naturally. Why did I just get the sudden feeling of Aaron dropping their fucking anger to go, "Ugh, you haven't replaced the locks. Oh, like,
Here's the
please.
best part. You are going, oh, they haven't replaced the locks yet. Give me a history check.
Oh no.
There were never any locks. We don't believe in a locked house. Not in this neighborhood. We know it's safe and we know there are good people nearby.
Small Aaron fucking voice from new commander status. Please? Like,
Oh,
please.
it'll be.
I
We
feel like
believe
the
in her.
I feel like it's one of those moments of remembering that little exchange and there's a pause of going to reach up to the knocker, realizing that they have their hands full, and just not pathetically looking over at Cade, but like giving Cade that look of help.
Help me.
Help.
Please,
I miscalculated.
please, sir. Help
Uh,
me.
I guess. Hmm. I guess he'll just use the knocker for them.
There is a thunk, thunk from Cade's knocking as there is this tiny little pitter patter of what you hear is, I get it, I get it, I get it. And there is you see a larger figure behind this small shadowy figure kind of moving up, and just a voice of, well, hold on now, hold on, we'll need to see who it is first. I get it though. You can open the door. Just let me look through the peephole. And the familiar voice, Aaron, does not finish her sentence before she opens the door. And you see Miss Kallenstein right there.
Now
Woman
Aaron
who
looks like a sad wet cat. Because they are wet and they are sad and they're more prone to cat-like tendencies, so they are a sad wet cat.
Miss Kallenstein is a very large person, kind of like Smoker large.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather not Smoker, more Lex kind of large
Oh, jeez.
in like the build,
Oh, jeez.
but with the height of Vivian. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeez.
So she's a 3x3 token on this map. Please put yourselves on there, and I will make you all 2x2.
We're gonna get Big Aaron.
Wow.
Fuck the numbers.
Absolute.
I don't know what the numbers are for. Okay, do not hide under Gwen.
I have talent.
We got Big Aaron.
Well, actually, we got normal size Aaron on this map.
Yeah, real, honestly.
Go ahead and say everybody can be 3x3, actually. Just make it better.
Did we eat a mushroom?
You go back to 1x1.
Okay. Hide.
And the small child will remain a 2x2. Actually, Cayde, you know what? You are the same height as a small child now. Lore accurate heights here.
That's not true.
It is now. God said so. But no, there you go. You see this woman kind of staring at you, Aaron. And she just walks up to you, puts her hands on your cheeks. Deep breath. You look tired, sugar.
I am.
Well, Johnny said you'd be here, so we were just keeping a chair open for you. I think we need a couple more chairs for the little one, but we'll fix that. Come on in, come in, come in. And she
Thank
moves
you,
out of the
ma'am.
way. Please. You're always welcome in this house. Come on. We still got food out and ready for everybody.
Literally steps towards the edge of the steps towards the edge of the like welcome mat and then goes, I am sopping wet. The shit. It's just the moment of realizing, oh, I've damned myself because they have a treat for Johnny to basically say, hey, this sucks. Today sucks. And also child. And just holds out the treat to Miss Callister. There's like, could you give
What?
this to Johnny?
Well, thank you. And no, he's right over there. And as he's right over there. You hear the huh? As someone has been stuffing his face with ravioli and sausages. Hey.
As graceful as ever, huh?
Go what the hell?
I brought your favorite desserts from the market.
Which one?
Tuesday.
What month?
Johnny.
I know. Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. And he just stands there, arms wide.
I am sopping wet, you fool. Also, I have a child in my arms. No.
All right. Snaps. Arrow are used on you guys in a clean yourselves manner.
Flashy bastard.
Watch your profanity. There's children nearby.
Watch me! Just the
Yeah.
immediate, like, deflating of, what do you mean?
You see him go over to his brother, who's just like staring at you, who you do recognize. The last time you saw them, they were a child. They were
A
Noir's
baby.
age child.
A baby.
The
His name is
baby.
Gideon.
What's the name?
Gideon.
Adorable. Oh,
And
hey, Nini, Gideon.
hey, Nini, ask me Miss Callistine's name. Howard.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Cerebellum.
That's adorable.
Cerebellum Calistine.
Oh no.
She fun yeah. She is, and that's cerebrum.
Cerebellum is a brain part, sir.
Oh, it is? Oh shit. What am I thinking of?
I'm
Oh,
thinking
not
of
cerebral.
John Constantine lore, TM.
I'm not. I'm using cerebellum like from the Powerpuff Girls because that
Which
woman
was a
before them.
brain joke.
Oh,
If you remember, the mayor had negative brain cells. It was cerebellum that thought up all of the smart things.
oh my god! I didn't get that until now.
Even your lack of brain cells, my guy.
Fuck you! I've had almost like 3 to 4 games back to back. Okay. So
But
this
Aaron
is
does
common
step
knowledge.
forward.
Yes. What I'm about to say is common knowledge for the Calistines for Aaron.
Hmm.
Cerebellum Calistine is a barren woman. She cannot have children, so she ended up taking a lot of children off the streets. That is why Johnny and his sister, his twin sister, although they did look the same, they were never looked like any of their siblings, which there are a lot of.
Hmm.
There are, if I remember correctly, 8 or 9 siblings total.
Yeah.
So she constantly single, but
Cowards.
yeah, you see a very protective mother this large and she has like 9 kids, you're gonna be like, wait, hold on, maybe stay in one lane, please. And like half her kids are like, the fuck did you just say?
Meanwhile,
Uh
Aaron and Johnny would be dying laughing when they were younger. Just like, oh no, you've angered the Armada. No.
the Armada.
But no, Aaron does step forward with Noir in tow.
Oh, who's this person right here? Hello. You should have control over him. Now, let me double check. Nope. Fixing it and fixed. Go for it.
I think Aaron just has a moment of, all right, they followed me. Oh no, they followed me. And then going, this is and I think Cayde and Johnny both. Johnny from experience, Cayde from unfortunate experience, knows the look of Aaron about to say some dumb fucking shit as an introduction. if he doesn't introduce himself first.
I don't think he's ever done that.
Well, then try, bitch. Because otherwise, Aaron's going to introduce you as the worst person in existence from their perspective.
I'm okay with this outcome. Go ahead.
This is the biggest idiot this side of the galaxy. The one who gets
Oh,
himself shot with lightning every single time he gets the chance.
you're usually the lightning.
Without missing a beat, without missing a single beat, Miss Kylenstein goes, Johnny, I thought it was just you and your sister who were that dumb.
To be fair, I kind of instigated that one.
Looks you dead in the face. Oh, honey, I didn't stutter.
Just the hello darkness, my old friend look. Like, even I made the look of just like,
Pats you on the head. Let's get y'all out of the doorway and get you some food in your stomachs. Come on. And you just see Gideon staring at all of you like, there are people in my house. I feel like I know them, but I don't. Though I do. That lost child look.
And Aaron does step up to Gideon and kneels down and smiles. Hi, Gideon. It's been a while. I'm sure you don't remember me all that well, but hopefully my memory is better than yours, huh?
Long stare. You're the one Johnny kept getting in trouble with.
Yes. Mostly
You're the
because
one
he's an idiot.
Justine had to get out of trouble.
What was that?
You're the one that Justine had to get you both out of trouble with, aren't you?
There's a kind of soft smile. And then going, yes.
Damn it. Language.
Trust me, I have said much worse. And then reaches out gently, like obviously showing the claws, and just attempts to ruffle his hair.
You let you?
Ruffle, 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 ruffle. Must make the neat child look messy. It is a necessity. And then stands up and goes, well, off to enjoy some homemade food. It's been a bit.
Okay. And then you watch small Gideon like pitter patter over back to where Johnny was sitting, and you just hear like, "Hey, you!"
Stolen by a child. You have to get faster than that. Are you getting bad in your old age, huh?
Looks you dead in your face. I genuinely thought you had a kid while we were gone because that looks old enough to be yours. Bye.
Just the immediate frown and going, you bitch! You know I'm not one for kids. Which is an outright fucking lie.
Yep. Johnny just motions to Noir from his seat.
Oh, please. Doesn't even look
Yeah?
like me.
Noir peeks up from his tired nature, looks exactly like Aaron for like a split second, and then passes out again.
Just the sleepy
And
Aaron
Johnny,
look. Oh no.
yeah, the sleepy Aaron look, and Johnny just points.
That doesn't count.
That does count.
It does not.
It is
It
not.
counts. Miss Gwen, Mr. Cade, back me up here. That counts, yeah?
Sure.
Under what criteria?
The criteria of bullying Aaron.
I wouldn't if I were you. And then waggles fingers with a little bit of like electricity between each of the claws.
And there's just this lean over and a tap on your head. No magic at the table now, Shug. You know that.
Nah. Just the whine of a child getting caught again.
I was looking right at you.
I'm not very
There's-
stealthy, ma'am.
No, you're not.
That was
Stealthy as red on a barn.
no, that's rude. I'm better than that.
Really? I
Sometimes.
believe it when I see it.
Ma'am.
You want some apple pie?
Yes. Especially if you made it, ma'am.
Of course. You think I trust that dumbass to be in my kitchen? And she goes and grabs like a slice from over here and with a small plate brings it over to you, and you see the tiniest piece, like sliver piece for Noir. So, how you been?
Not good, to be fair. And readjust Noir to be like kind of leaning against him and just less on his side and more leaning against his chest and whatnot and just letting him be there. Letting him cling because he knows that readjustment would be like, no, no, not again, kind of energy. And then going, it's complicated at the moment.
There is no words from her. She just stares at you, letting you talk.
It's I don't know where to start, to be real with you.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Another teacher ditched me some years back.
Well, sugar, that's why I'm the only teacher for you. You still remember how to cook?
Yes.
Then I did good. And look at me, still here.
That's you are. I'm almost dead certain that anything that tries to take you out will have a bigger fight than trying to fight me.
Please, I got 9 kids. It'll be in a armada before they can get to me.
And if they get through the Armada, then they have to deal with you.
Mama Bear don't play around.
Yeah, sure don't. It's, I guess, also then kind of makes a face for a moment. I think I met my dad. He sucks though. Right now.
I thought your dad always sucked.
No, not my father.
Oh, finally have someone to make a difference, huh?
Yeah, and then he went and died.
Yeah, that seems pretty normal.
Especially for me. I have a bad luck charm when it comes to keeping family members, huh?
Honey, I got 9 kids. You only see 2 of them here. Family's there when you need them, not all the time.
Yeah, but this idiot decided to make a great decision of seeing me and not even listening to half the shit I was saying. Sorry.
You're fine. Sometimes people are blind, and sometimes they're deaf. Are you upset that he was deaf, or that he wasn't blind?
I'm upset that he had all the audacity to show up and give me a lecture and then didn't even listen to half the shit he said. Hypocrite, as it were.
There you go.
I'm not much better, but at least I can acknowledge that I'm a hypocrite. Johnny, don't say nothing.
Mouthful of steak. Right on.
You like to get in my face about being a hypocrite. Especially when you remember when I was dead certain Rose and Peter did not like me. Oh, speaking of Peter.
Are we gonna say gracious to him before we eat?
No, you don't need to. Actually, I don't think this is the right place to do this. But I've never
All
made.
right.
I don't think I've ever made a good decision in my life. Hey, Peter.
No. Like Johnny actively goes, well, no, there have been a number, and then the cat comes out. What up? Okay, yeah, no, you haven't made a good decision in your life.
And then just the cackle of someone who knows that that caught him off guard.
And then just slow pan turn to Gideon, who is staring with the most star eyes, like Steven Universe style. The cat talked.
Oh, Peter, you have a fan. Please do not teach this one arson.
I don't want to go near that one. It's staring at me like it's about to go my precious. No, thank you.
Oh, don't you understand? This is just one piece of the armada. I get to introduce you to the rest
The
of
Armada?
them.
The Armada. Johnny! And then all three of you watch Peter hit the fucking ground choking. What the fuck? Hey, Gwen, how do you react to that?
To what?
To Peter, or not Peter, Johnny hitting the ground after seeing Peter, realizing Peter is the cat, and registering the dead came back.
This isn't a new occurrence.
There's some mild concern from Gwen, like, is he gonna be okay? Does he need help?
No. Just the look of Aaron recognizing that. Does he need help? No, he can suffer.
Finally, you hear the gulp, and then the hand on the table going, "What the fuck?"
So I'm. Johnny, you want to hear some fucked up shit?
Sort of. How the fuck is our friend a cat? Why is he a cat? Is this a furry thing or is this a soul thing? What the fuck?
I think that genuinely makes Aaron just crinkle into wheeze laughter. Just that you don't get to say if it's my furry era or not. That's your issue.
First off, furry era part 2, I remember that one.
I don't know. No, I never had a furry era. That was you.
The cat ears headband that you wore to fucking practice?
That was a dare. From Rose. I lost a bet.
For 3 months?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You don't believe?
This is, if you're looking for a house of shock and awe, this ain't the one. Except for that bullshit.
Oh, please. Do you really think that I would go through a furry era like that? I was able to transmogrify my entire body into an animal. If
Hey,
I wanted to, I
look.
would just be something else.
Without missing a beat, Johnny goes, "Look, I don't want to know how you do bestiality. Just get to the point of explanation."
It's not bestiality. It's still me. But anyway,
Point. Not on it. Explain.
According to Peter, and correct me if I'm wrong, my love, but
Yeah.
according to what he said, I kind of said no fuck you to the Grim Reaper.
Sort of.
Oh, okay. So I've
Heartless,
missed them.
nobody gone, soul here.
Johnny recognizes the like gears turning of, oh, so I still have a shot. I'm just like, oh no.
Look, there's John just goes, Aaron, Aaron fucking Saitos. Wait, no, new name, Ashland.
Yes?
Gotcha. Aaron fucking Ashland. Do not fuck with the dead. Did you
I
absorb his soul into your mana?
I don't know.
Bingo.
I don't know, honestly.
What the fuck? And then there's just the small reach over from Miss Miss Tallison petting Peter.
Didn't you say that no one's allowed to touch you unless you want them to, while grinning at Peter?
She fed me.
Hmm.
And the saddest little wet cat noise. I'm like, I like her. She fed me.
No, is that all it takes? No wonder me and Rose were able to get you so easily.
First off, Rose brought Cajun cooking.
I don't want to talk about my first attempt at cooking.
You mean the food poisoning one or the one
Shut
where you poisoned the rest of us?
shut up. Shut up. No one needs
No.
no one really.
And then it's just the Peter moves over, jumps over to Gwen's shoulders. So what happened was
I wouldn't if I were you.
what?
Points to the window where it's still storming.
Cutting up is what I'm happening. And then you Gwen, Cade, you just hear, I'll tell you later.
Anyway, oh, I haven't introduced you all to it's a physical buffering for Aaron of just how do I introduce Gwen? And if anybody could fucking hear the dial-up error noises of trying to fucking figure out what to say here, it would probably be Cade. And he's laughing at it, no doubt. Just dude, it's your girlfriend. What do you mean? Like,
Question,
The word.
actually.
It's right there.
I actually have a question, an important one. Gwen, do you speak up for yourself?
She'll give Aaron 30 seconds.
30, 29, 28, 27, 26.
I feel like Aaron does not like he gets like a couple of sounds out, like in the measure of this is the and just the melt emoji. Like
Peter just taps Gwen's shoulder. Tag in.
One of those soft, my love, please looks towards Aaron and just goes, I'm their girlfriend.
You just get the blank looks of, okay.
it is becoming a little too easy to introduce significant others to you guys. It really is. This should say something about me.
Verbatim, Johnny, Gideon, and Miss Calistine go, if you're looking for a house of shock and awe, this ain't it.
Please stop quoting that at me. It happens a lot.
That's our fucking motto. And for context, that's my family's actual motto.
I hate it here. Stop bullying me.
Don't be easy to bully.
Why does that feel like
Sounds
something?
like a skill issue, bitch.
Why does that feel like an actual conversation that happens repeatedly with Johnny and Aaron of just like, well, don't be easy to bully. Be nicer to me. No.
Don't be nicer to me. Don't be a bitch then.
So Aaron actually does
Good.
let out a bit of a laugh. Just, uh, it is good to see you all again.
Good to have you back, sugar. And Gwen, it's nice to meet you. I'm Cerebellum Kylestein. If you want to see another mother, look for me. I'm always open.
Thank you, ma'am. It's nice to meet you as well.
Now, who are you? Looks directly at Cayde. Because you look familiar.
Hmm?
Yeah, you.
As the name's Cade. Pause.
You got a last name,
Pendraco.
Cayde? Cayde.
Yeah.
She asked, you got a last name?
Yeah,
Or
and I
you
said
just Cayde?
Pendraco. It was pause
Pendraco.
Pendraco.
Nice to meet you. Pendraco, like hmm.
Hmm?
Pendraco, like one of the. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine.
I have strange friends.
You're a strange person.
Well, okay.
It's one of your best qualities. Yeah.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
then I attract people like Z.
You also attract people like Miss Gwen and Mr. Cayde over here.
I don't know if that's an upgrade in Cade's case.
What about Miss Gwen? The motherly nudge nudge.
I'm going to say this in a way that's going to break all your fucking hearts. Aaron just smiles that kind of tired smile and goes, "She is the best thing that's ever happened to me."
Wow.
Immediately broken up by Johnny going, Bitch! I'm your friend!
Yes?
Cunt.
Whore.
And then Gideon just arm raised. Dirtbag!
Good effort, kiddo, you'll get there.
Wait, no, not dirt. Douche!
You're getting better. You'll learn a little bit more from Johnny, I presume.
Hey, guys,
Hmm.
don't teach Gideon to cuss. Gideon? Yeah? Soap. Never mind. Sorry, man. Good boy. Yeah.
That's fair.
If I wanted him cussing, I would have done more.
Yes, that's a fair point. Uh, oh, by the way, uh,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you're already aware, but I'm no longer a commander.
We know.
Okay, good, because that was going to be an awkward conversation.
I mean, again, it's fine. Everyone in this house sometimes gets an upgrade, sometimes get a downgrade. Sometimes they just decide to walk away.
I did not get that.
Evangeline walked away.
I did not get that choice.
Really?
Yes.
Johnny? Yeah. What's the commander's name? No. Jonathan.
It's genuinely all right. It just made me realize how little people put faith and trust in loyalty.
Loyalty's earned, never given. You've earned more than enough.
I know. I just want to hit my general in the mouth and I'll get arrested for it.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Dude, you need to read the papers.
I don't like reading the papers. They're always upsetting.
Dude, he was dishonorably discharged.
Oh, word? Hello?
He
Wayne!
was working with Ezekiel.
Oh, of course. Naturally. This is my life. It's always rounding back to that asshole.
Well, actually, he was working with a number of people. You know how there was a bunch of there used to be like a bunch of gangs with keychains and whatnot.
Yes.
He was supplying them.
Oh, jeez.
That was part of the mission. Go ahead.
Uh, what is it with me in attracting these people?
Wait, who was the commander?
He was unnamed.
Well, that's why he's saying that.
The commander's name was Commander Victor.
Yeah, of course it was him. It was
Hey,
always a.
you try thinking up a name on top of your head.
Oh no, this is Aaron literally going like, of course it was him. I'm rolling with it, you bitch.
Oh,
He could have used also the dude who I investigated, who was also doing that.
no, but he was not discharged.
I guess, yeah.
But no, that's a fair point. I could have.
And like as they're talking and going back and forth, Aaron just gently dislodges the clinging brother and just wake up. Wake up.
Noir with his bandages still on just looks, what's happening? Where are we? Why do I smell food?
You need to eat something
Why?
because you haven't eaten in a bit. And I know you won't be able to stomach much after that, but trust me, as soon as you take a bite out of my my family's cooking, you're going to definitely want more.
He just weakly taps the table, looking for food. like
And yeah,
he's reaching for these buns specifically. He's just like tap,
Hawaiian
tap, tap.
rolls.
The cooked Hawaiian rolls, the way they're supposed to be eaten.
Yeah, you get it. I think Aaron to bring over two of them and like hands them over because it's easier to stomach something light like that than it is a full meal from experience.
You watch him open his mouth, chomp. Well, yeah, no, I used to eat Hawaiian rolls raw. I didn't know you're supposed to cook them. But he chomps, and then he chomps again, and the second chomp, you guys watch is a little bit of the heartless energy kind of, the same one that was taking over his fingertips takes over his mouth a bit and just chomps claws like full things, and then he goes, "This good, more," and he reaches for more.
If you're going to have another roll, you need to have something filling, all right? At least a small plate, all right?
Contemplation of the child.
Your dad will kill me if I do not have you eat something proper.
As this is happening, Aaron,
Yep.
make a small perception roll for me real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Gwen and Cade, you guys do it too. if you want to. If not, you can just enjoy this cute moment.
Negative
Aaron.
perception for Aaron.
Aaron, fully focused on the full like, I'll see you later, box man. I gotta get this one home. No moment. Cade and Gwen, you see a thick, familiar. If you guys are gonna hear this name, you're gonna hate me. If you remember what Crimson's hand looked like, you see it kind of pop out of the ground and grab a drink, like something very, like an assumed drink, and start sliding it over towards where Aaron's chair is. That massive hand, tiny drink on the ground, and then just slow push.
Must give the children sustenance.
So it is. They're both cooperating in order to get Nor to have a healthy diet while he's recovering.
Because I said this once and I'll say it again. You guys are not the only ones pissed with him. So
Everybody at Gray, Angie.
even Gray's Heartless is like, what the fuck? You corner. I got this.
You're in
Crimson got
timeout.
this. Crimson just like the big hulky hands, like carry everything like egg, push towards child.
Egg.
Eggy. Very eggy. But no, Aaron. For some reason, there's a drink beside your chair now.
Metal Gear Solid alert noise. I feel like Aaron genuinely makes the noise of like a surprised, startled cat while comfortable.
You go ahead and make the surprise startled cat noise. And see Noir look at the drink and go. Just starts making like, oh, I'm thirsty noises.
And then just the things that happen around the two of us, I swear. And then like helpfully lets him go get the drink, but also as much as Noir was clinging to Aaron has been also semi clinging to Noir.
Have you ever seen a child like grab a like one of those like water jugs and just like chug 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 chug?
That's called exhaustion, my guy.
Yeah, he's exhausted. He's just like chug chug, and then he just eventually like after he catches his breath, now he's hugging the bottle with one arm.
Do you feel better?
Food.
I suspected as much.
Hey,
Something
Aaron,
light. Yes?
you go look up to grab something light for him, and you just see the smuggest Johnny look.
There's a squint. Aaron does not seem to catch on to what he's trying to say.
Man, this is a familiar sight. Someone who has not eaten enough being aided in eating. Wonder where I've seen it before.
No, haha, very funny. We look out for each other, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Good, because he's going to eventually become your brother too. This is a threat.
No,
Um,
what? What? Huh? Huh?
this is a threat.
What?
You
Okay.
you heard them.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
Gideon, hands up. Finally, I will no longer be the youngest.
Perhaps. thinking of the like singular instance of Older Noir. Aaron remembers.
Real quick, Gwen, give
What
me
up?
a. You know how I gave you that free advantage roll?
Ah.
Go ahead and use, if you want to use that. Now's the time. Give me a perception check, DC 25.
Objectively funny that I rolled a 10 and 11.
Yeah. So you see a smile, a simple smile on Miss Callistine's face, and you recognize that type of smile. It's the same type of smile your mom used to give,
Wah.
and you realize this is the look of a very happy woman,
Wah.
and you kind of get the whole instance of why. Doesn't take much, but you do get the instance of you know now why Aaron called this place their family home.
Wah.
And then her eyes immediately look towards you, and she gives you a nod of like a thank you nod almost. Well, we better eat up before this food goes cold. Anybody want to say grace? And as that little silence persists, she goes, "I'm fucking with you. I don't believe in a god." Uh,
Let's go.
yeah, baby, let's go.
Godless heathens, let's go.
Fuck yeah.
No hinges, only chaos.
Yeah. And I will say that is about a good, sweet moment to cut off from the Calistines and go do Jules's thing.
Time for me to wreck shop, hopefully. Maybe. It depends on how my rolls go.
We'll actually put our tokens right here. And be gone all these tokens. Uh, Jules,
Yes.
do you want combat? Or do you
I
want story rolls?
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the cinematic combat.
Cinematic combat counts as a story roll, so we'll do story rolls, okay?
Okay.
So, you and you and Simon kind of start heading up. You
Where
head
the fuck are our
towards
tokens?
this area. You can go ahead and just put your token down right here if you want.
Right where? Okay. Alright, I see it. Fucking numbers. Curry. Curry. Okay.
I was just asking you. Okay.
Oh
You
shit.
kind of step outside with Simon, who I'm not going to put on the map. I'll let you be the group token.
Okay.
You watch Simon move forward. He is not moving as quick as he normally does, but he is moving towards this area. The buildings with the red tops.
Over here.
Darkest crew. Yep, the Darkest crew are kind of dangerous now. You gotta be careful with them. Give them too much string. They'll trap you with it.
Definitely noted. Not exactly planning to give them a chance either way.
And he stops again. About right here, he stops, and he starts to cough a bit. Damn.
Okay, Simon, no bullshitting here. What's wrong?
Just I have too many emotions, too much use of smoke, not enough time to recharge.
Are you sure this is a good idea right now?
No offense, Juliet, but I think I could take him with just long before I was smoker, I was Simon the Crown's guard. I can take him.
All right, if you're sure. The moment things start going wrong, or not
Yeah,
start.
yeah, no problem. I ever tell you about the time I came back?
Not really, no.
I let you in on this, and Viv hates me saying it. She's a worrywart. First time I came back wrong. They didn't. They did everything right, but they're just missing a piece. See, when I died, an infected Marlboro killed me. It shattered my heart, Juliet.
Oh,
So they brought me back, gathered all the pieces they could, and put it in as much a heart shape as they could. Put me back together. But I wouldn't right. When I came back, what's the word? Leaking, I'll say.
that conjures a
Oh,
delightful image.
you ever wonder where the smoke comes from?
You went EBDB.
Do you ever wonder where the smoke comes from?
Kind of?
I'm still leaking. The sludge, the amalgam of me isn't stable. I'm melting, more or less. But Vivian and Gray, twins were special. They had a connection to the Phoenix. I gave up that connection for a string of Phoenix feathers. The ones holding my heart together. I never tell them anything about it. I just let them always think it's working 100% of the time. If I'm honest with you, I started out with somewhere maybe 30 feathers, maybe more, down to 10. I'm not going nowhere, but
Do you even know what happens when you run out?
I do. Me and Gray figured it out a while back. Someone stole the string once. Me and Gray made a vow. Promise. If feathers ever stop working, he won't let me hurt nobody.
Does Viv even know? Have you told her at all?
No, and you guys get closer and closer to the wall. No, I could never tell her. She'd worry like no other.
What do you think is going to happen when you do run out?
When I first died and they brought me back, sludge came out of me, the amalgam byproduct of My nobody and heartless form being merged into one to make my body, my heart, the shards, they're leaking. Creates a sludge I could control. I was violent, rage and instincts. They had to, Gray had to pause me. He couldn't kill me. So Gray paused me, and they wrapped my heart in phoenix feathers, and I came back right. I gave off smoke because the feathers burned up the sludge. It's why I can control the smoke. Because
I
it's
mean,
still the sludge.
it makes sense, but is there any way to fix it, I guess?
Maybe. If it is, we don't know. You ever hear the phrase one in a million chance?
Yeah.
What happened to me was 0.001 in a trillion chance. All the right places, all the right people. That's how I came back.
Mm.
Technically, if I can possibly, I don't know. The best ideas I got would take too much from anybody.
I mean, wouldn't they be worth a shot though? Especially with Gwen, because Gwen might be able to do something if it's something wrong with your heart.
We would need to pause me entirely, a time spell that wouldn't freeze me but reverse my personal clock to the point where my heart wasn't as missing pieces as it is now. I'd need, I don't know how much I'd need, but I know I'd need more than just one ultimate cure. And I'm not taking that from y'all. I could, here's technically my old weapons, my Crown's Guard arms. They're made from Ultima material. If I could get my hands on them, break them down, I'd have enough for at least one or two.
Do you
But
even know where
that's,
they are?
yeah, in the castle. Every retired Crown's Guard weapon is put up upon display of a statue of their making. Part of being a Crown's Guard. We're honored ones. We fight by the king's side. So if we retire or die, we're honored like we were honored as a king would be. Not put in the final King's Hall, but just the Guardian Hall. The room before the Kingsglaive Hall, if you want to get into semantics.
Not like I know it. I've never been to the castle, so.
Yeah. My weapons are put up on my own statue of how I used to look.
Are you just not able to get them back?
I'd need to go to the castle to grab them, but it mean I'd be unavailable for a minute. And Noir just got hurt. Blight
Yeah.
hurt him. I can't.
Yeah,
Vivian's
no.
worried. Blight hurt my son. My nephew's going through it. And the kids I promised I'd keep safe, I don't know if I can stick around with much longer. Not in like a mean way, but just like, I got a family now, Jules.
Yeah, I
Smoker
know.
can't last forever.
I know, Simon. This isn't exactly the best environment for a kid.
No, it is not. No, it is not. and eventually you get to this wooden wall where you hear a couple voices kind of trying to talk to you guys, but Simon just walks up to the wall itself. You watch him grab one of the logs, splinter it with his grip, and start lifting the actual wall as he raises the gate by his own strength. Go ahead and hop under there.
As she's going underneath, she's just like, could you have been any flashier about that?
He uses his smoke with a finger. He points his finger at the bottom of the gate. Smoke encircles all of it, and he just flicks his finger up, and the gate is uprooted and lifted all the way up. Yes, and then he walks by.
First, rhetorical question. Second, why did you just do that in the first place?
I just told you using my smoke drains me.
Then why did you do it this time?
I'm petty.
No fucking shit!
As he moves forward, you see a number of people with hatchets, machetes, kind of different sorts of melee weapons, and a couple crossbows. And you just watch as the gate kind of closes behind you. He pops his knuckles. You want to see something fun?
Sure.
Truth or dare?
You know what? Let's have some fun. There.
What's the highest speed you've ever gone?
That I actually don't know.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. I dare you to grit your teeth then. And he
Oh,
gets
son of
into a
a bitch.
position and he throws you at one of the guys. One of the groups of armed men.
Yeah, no, just as he says grit your teeth, she just goes, oh, son of a bitch. But
You get,
as
oh, son of a bit.
yeet. Yeah, no, she just full on tackles the guy.
There are a couple of them, and as you tackle one, they kind of domino fall as there's a cackling behind you.
Okay, next time. Next time, just let me run at them myself.
That wouldn't be a fastball special.
Not the point I'm trying to make here.
You and the others don't got any teamwork. No combos. Nothing. Me and Viv, we have fucking 7. Me and Gray had 8. As a team, we had so many, we had to number them.
Jeez.
If you want to be a team, make moves. Work together. Enemies will always be prepared for you by yourself, not as a group. And as you watch him say that, you watch a bunch of guys just kind of like coming up. One person comes up with like a machete and like swings it down on his shoulder, and you just watch the blade chip and break as he walks up to a tree, and then just in a reverse grip pulls it down onto the people behind him.
A little bit of, and here's some extra greens. Yeah, no, Juliet's getting up off of the guy. She's going to make sure that the ones that she fucking dominoed stay down.
He's down. He's down. He got a person who can bench press a Honda Civic just got thrown to him at Mock Jesus. He's down.
Yeah,
In front of your greens on a Sunday, God's name included.
in which case, yeah, she's just going to grab the nearest guy that's still up and just chuck him at the next one.
You just hear, please no.
Please no. Oh yes.
He keeps making his way, occasionally stopping to cough a bit. You know, I may not look it, but I am in fact in my 60s and 70s. Ugh,
In Christ, you're old.
fuck you.
Fuck you!
I was older than Gray and Viv when I joined them.
Well, at least now I know the upper level of that ceiling.
You never asked them their age?
To be fair, it did seem important at the time.
Always important to know someone's age before you ask them to do anything. If we're being technical, I'm 64.
Really do not look like it. Is it the dead
I've
thing?
got. Yeah, no, I kind of stopped aging after 28.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd do it.
Well, correction, I slowly aged to a stop after 28. I think this is my mid 30s.
Yeah, I can believe it. I'm imagining them having this casual conversation as they're just absolutely wrecking shop.
Like, there are a couple guys that you just hear the Batman Arkham, like, beatdown noises from behind as you move forward, and then when you look back, you just see him, like, kick the knee. The knee is now velociraptored.
No,
And they're just, you make your way towards.
we're just making our way through the camp.
Have you asked anything about me or Viv at all, actually?
Honestly, not that I can remember. It's
I heard a bit of what Aaron was talking about.
yeah.
Maybe you should ask a couple more questions while I'm here. I got quite the stories.
Well, I can figure, considering the last time I saw you and my uncle together.
Oh, you mean the uncle who's the reason I'm dead? Yeah, I don't like him. Don't
You
hate
don't
him. Don't
say.
like him. He was in charge of mission briefings. What was supposed to be a squad mission was given to me in the highways. What was just a quick farmer's check-in was given to a squad of 3 Crowns Guards, a Kingsglaive, and 2 Rooks.
Jeez, he really did fuck up.
Yeah, he did. Got me killed, got Viv and Grace scarred, and turned me into a monster.
Oh, it's not.
But
Yeah.
he doesn't show it, but I know he hates himself for it. So I feel a little bit better.
Schadenfreude, huh?
Uh, Gazoon type.
Seriously? I guess she spins around, probably chucks a guy straight at Simon.
You hear the most uncomfortable cracking noise as he just backhands him away.
Please tell me you know what Schadenfreude is.
Yes, I speak German.
I don't know that!
Hey, we were just talking about asking. Maybe
Alright,
ask.
what other languages do you speak then?
All of them.
You can't. No, that's not possible.
Juliet,
What?
I'm the head of the underworld. I systematically went through, integrated, and erased other mafia heads, crime family, whatever was in charge of something, I took over. Most of them didn't speak common English. So I learned a few languages. Then a few turned into all of them.
I'm surprised there's enough space for that.
I have a damn near photographic memory.
Impressive.
Yeah, I've always had it.
Huh.
fact, do you even know I was a Crown's Guard?
I remember hearing about that.
Do you know the story behind it?
A little bit. Your mom did tell us.
You know her version of it. You know the real version of it.
Apparently not.
It was one bad day that I don't feel comfortable sharing everything with, but her version of it is, we'll say the cleaner version, the less worrisome version of it. On your left, give me a
Got it.
deck save.
Just fucking roundhouse kicks the poor dude. Probably another concerning crack.
Eventually, you get to the door of the factory. And it's very much just a metal door that's just like there.
She goes to open it.
It's locked. Keyblade locked.
Keyblade locked.
Someone has sealed this door.
Well, in which case she pulls out her keyblade.
You get a hand on your shoulder. What are you doing?
It's keyblade locked.
Really?
Yeah. So
These
we're probably
fuckers
going.
don't got keyblades.
Yeah, so we've probably got a surprise inside too.
Of course we do.
You ready?
Give me a bit.
Hey, Kuri.
Still.
Yeah, bud.
Remember the white suit you ruined, Simon? Remember the shonen white suit that cost over 25,000 money? Hey, Simon, do you remember?
Hey, fuck off.
Your son's bullying you.
Which one?
Bitch, which one do you think? The one you fucking. Really?
You guys are growing. I can't keep track of all of you.
One of us is. Damn Lex.
Anyways. Like, stop being a sassy bitch.
No.
I was waiting for that.
Stop being a sassy bitch.
No.
No.
No, he'd Bugs Bunny it. Just the holds up a sign of catch me later.
Hey. You leave that alone.
By
No.
the way, Curry.
Yep.
While they're outside and while Simon's catching his breath or whatever, Juliet is going to take a look around.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Me with my fucking 35 passive perception.
That's not enough for this instance.
How about 39?
You don't get everything, but you get a good lot. A good look at things. One of the things that does catch your eye is there seems to be coffins outside that are much different than the coffins you would see at a mortuary. These look shoddily made and more made for groups of bodies rather than just one corpse.
Yeah. Do they look sealed?
They have like a padlock on them.
So there is definitely something in there then.
Yeah.
Um, she's going to try to take a look inside one of them.
One more time.
She's going to take a look inside one of them.
Give me a con save.
Oh boy.
'Cause you
All
don't.
right.
You've never. Juliet's never seen much gore. You have seen gory scenes, but never a large amount of gore before.
Well, does a 25 save me at least?
No.
Oh, unfortunate.
You open up, and I'm not going to describe the scene, but it is very much a Rob Zombie kind of scene. And you do feel quick sick to your stomach before someone covers your eyes and pulls you away. As Simon goes, "Don't never look at their dirty work. Never. They don't respect the dead. Not anyway."
You could definitely say that again. Mm-mm. I'm good. I'm I'm not gonna look.
Good. You don't got the stomach for this type of position.
Is it closed at least?
Just behind this door. And you've never seen Simon overtly upset before, except for the scene of like him staring at Blight. So when the smoke kind of uncontrollably starts coming out of him, you watch him grab this door that is mystically sealed by the Keyblade, dig his hands through the magic and the actual seal itself, and rip the door open. And it kind of dawns on you just how personal this quest, this little side quest, is for him.
A bit.
And the first words you hear as this scene unfolds: "Simon? Well, fuck me. I thought you died."
What the fuck? She's taking a look inside.
Looking inside, you see somebody about as old as Simon staring at him.
Can you say that again without
About as
being?
old as about as old as Simon, how Simon should look age, and you immediately feel Simon kind of tense up. "Jules,
Yeah.
I think you should walk away from this one, actually."
She does back up a few steps, just like, I'm not just going to leave you here alone, Simon.
"Who's that with you, Simon? What's your name?"
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
"Ooh, sassy. I don't like sassy people." Though, seriously though, Simon, I thought you died. I heard the news. Crown's Guard Allegan, dead on arrival. Was you lying to us, Simon? Jules,
Yeah.
Keyblade out.
He doesn't
And you
have.
watch his smoke form two shield type gauntlets around his hands.
As soon as the words leave his mouth, her keyblade is out and ready.
Oh, that's so rude of you, Simon. I haven't even drawn my sword yet. I thought I trained you better. And
Brain?
you see this person lean down and pick up a rock. "Oh, he didn't tell you? Simon, come on. He never even told nobody about me. I'm hurt. I'm really, really hurt, Simon." "Juliet,
Yeah?
Meet former Kingsglaive Aaron. Dishonorably discharged for disobedience on the field of battle. Aw. Wasn't disobedience, I just didn't want to fight Sephiroth. Wasn't my fight. I don't know why he brought us there. You ran like a coward.
So he's
Maybe.
a bitch.
You got a tongue on you, girlie.
So I've
As
been
he
told. My fiance
lean-
enjoys it.
Well, that's so mean of you. You don't even know me. As you see him lean down and rip off a pipe from this destroyed fence. And he tosses it in the air. I should teach y'all a lesson. And then you watch as he is teleported to that piece of metal he threw, grabs it and throws it at you as fast as he can. What do you do?
She dodges.
You dodge out of the way. As suddenly
Suddenly.
move your token.
Oh. Yep.
He is where the pipe landed, and he does draw the saber that has been attached to his hip.
Oh boy.
And he is going to thrust towards you. But there is a quick scene that unfolds. As he thrusts his saber towards you, you watch someone grab his face, a smoky claw grab his face and throw him away from you, not far, but far enough. As Simon's claws retract to where his hand is.
Nintendo claws.
When did you take over this crew? Oh, I took over a while back. I remember my initiation too. There was this reporter. Get a little too mean about the crew, so they wanted me to handle it. I did. In a way I saw fit. What was his name again? I don't remember his name. Oh well, must not have been important then.
Yeah, that's Juliet's firing a Blizzaga spell at his ass.
Okay. So you go ahead and fire the Blizzaga spell, and he begins to spin his blade without before it even hits. As every time his blade connects with the Blizzaga, it starts to dissipate or shatter.
Oh god damn it.
Jules, think outside the box.
She's just gonna chuck her keyblade at him.
Not that far! Not that far! God damn it! As you throw your Keyblade at him. And as you throw your Keyblade at him, he begins to swipe it away. What do you do in follow up as the Keyblade connects with the saber? Because this
Can
is
I
cinematic combat. This is
can
not
I
real combat.
can I do a divine smite as sort of like an explosion?
You would need to be holding the weapon.
Damn.
Yeah. And again, cinematic combat.
I'm going to Sonic Blade and tackle him myself.
Okay. So you Sonic Blade into him. The
And
Keyblade kind of
I'm going to aim to take him into the wall while I'm at it.
okay, so you can so as your blade connects with his, you sonic blade into him.
Wee.
Mm. You sonic blade into him, And it does kind of catch him a little off guard because he was not ready for you to fucking dash into him after you threw your Keyblade. He does not know you, so he does not know your style.
My style is whatever fucking works.
He starts trying to push you off as you get into him. He's like, fucking kids, I never did like them anyways. Get the fuck off. And he tries to kind of kick you away as he puts his foot on your stomach, but does not kick you away. As you do continue to push him into the wall. Which wall are you aiming for?
Uh, this one back here.
So you take him, tackle him through a table, and pin him to a wall.
Yeah.
And he looks very upset by this. Very much just like, oh, what the fuck?
Can I just
Hmm.
headbutt him next? She's got oars.
Sure.
She's going to use them.
Sure. Go ahead and headbutt him.
What do I roll for? Do I roll anything for that, or just
No,
boom?
cinematic combat. You don't roll anything.
Yeah,
You just say and do.
Yeah, she headbutts him as hard as she fucking can.
You headbutt him, and you hear a crunch of his nose because Herald strength, cinematic combat. There's like a oh, mother. What do you do anything follow up, or do you just continue to headbutt?
She does for a moment to look back at Simon, and it's just like, well, this is your fight. This is your fight.
Toss him here then.
All right, so yeah, she full bodily picks this guy up and yeets him over at Simon.
You yeet him to Simon, and he throws a blade to try and distance himself, teleporting to it again. And as he kind of slides against the ground, just like, the fuck kind of monster did you bring, Simon? Simon does not reply.
Yeah, no, Juliet just grins at this guy and tells him he brought a herald.
The fuck's a herald?
Me, bitch. And she
The fuck?
she fucking dashes at him again with her keyblade out this time and takes a swing.
You go ahead and swing, and he does block again with his saber as he's very much trying his best to like
It's just like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck.
he eventually does kind of knock you away a bit with the full parry and riposte that you kind of take a bit of, just sort of tag you a bit with that, and you see a little energy collecting into his blade as it comes out. 26 points of damage. As you are still, how do I put this in a proper wordy way? As you are still crossing blades with him, there is just a jumping noise almost. This sort of bouncing, like when a boxer in a ring starts to bounce.
Okay.
And then there's a tap and a connection as Simon dashes forward and just fist connects with jaw, Eldridge and Divine Smite with the first hit, and then the second hit being another round of both.
Hit.
It is enough to kind of jog someone's brain, and he starts to try and like toss the blade again. But you see an opening to either take it or stop the toss.
Yeah, Juliet's just gonna fucking take the blade.
You grab the blade, kind of stopping his, like, if he's going to go anywhere. No, he's not. uh, quickly, quick as can be. Always, this fight is very quick because it's not real combat, so I can't actually go full out with the King's Glaive enemy I wanted to hit you guys with. It's super late already.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a little bit.
Simon grabs him and lifts him, takes him into the water.
Yep. Juliet fucking goes to look into. Is it deep water or is it shallow?
It's murky water, so even though it may not be the deepest, you can't see them directly, but you just watch as suddenly it is filled with electricity.
Oh, that's gonna sting.
Juliet,
Yeah.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Well, at least it's not a fucking one.
A hand comes onto the edge of the pier and starts lifting a body up. You are inflicted with fear for a couple moments as
I'm a
you're not
paladin. I'm
sure what.
immune.
Huh? Oh, right,
I'm
you're a paladin. You're immune to fear. So it is not the debuff fear, but it is just that truly afraid of like, ooh, ew, unnerving nature that kind of hits you as you don't know who's pulling themselves up as the smoke is kind of clouding both of them.
He's going to use a quick arrow spell.
You completely frizz Simon's hair as he is holding a limp noodle of a former Kingsglaive, a fallen Kingsglaive. He just simply tosses into the center, like, thanks for the wash. Let's let's get the bodies.
Yeah. What are you going to do with that guy?
Probably kill him. Actually, I got the perfect idea for him. And you're going to watch this guy get kind of bound in smoke. And Simon's going to walk off.
Juliet is
Uh,
going to pause for. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I was just going to say something else, but it can wait.
She is going to pause for a moment and see if she can sense where this keyblade is.
If you're one more time,
She's trying to sense the keyblade that was used to lock the door.
it's not here. You
Oh,
do kind of give me a general perception check.
okay. General perception. I can do that.
And then okay, that passes. Now give me an investigation.
I don't know why it rolled a second time, but okay.
It rolled nothing the second time.
18 for the investigation.
Okay. So, okay. You it takes you if you want to look around for a bit, you absolutely can with Simon's basically just going to bound this guy and leave for a minute. But you can look around this building to look for any items. You know there's something here. There has to be something here.
Yeah,
If
I'm
there's no
I'm going to take
keyblade,
a look around.
okay.
Going to search. Going to pull Cayde and rob this man for all he's worth. Fortunately, he's not worth much.
After about 2 or 3 minutes, you do find a phone, burner phone.
Okay.
It does. It's not. It's generally around one of these beds,
Do I
but the
find it?
burner phone only has one number called repeatedly in it.
Well, I'll still keep a hold of that.
Okay. So you go ahead and add burner phone to your inventory.
Yeah. She's
And
just going to get shown to Simon in a little bit, just like, hey, you know this number?
as you don't worry, we're closing up now. Don't worry. As you go to like show him the number, he is outside. You see a group of people outside moving bodies. All of them have a smoke style tattoo on their body in the shape of almost like a flame. So it doesn't take you, there's no insight check needed to know. These are part of these are part of Simon's crew.
Yeah. And Julian hits just like, damn, you move fast.
I have people everywhere.
Um, Still, I found this phone in there if you want to take a look at the number they were calling.
Maybe later.
Yeah, no.
Right now, let's head back.
Yeah, let's go.
And Jules,
Yeah, Simon?
if you're gonna ask, if you want to get to know people better, maybe you should ask why I'm here, why I want this, why I want my uncle's body back.
I mean, yeah, that is a good question. Why do you want his body back?
In my family, there is a sort of rule. The best way to respect the dead is to give them a proper burial and give their name to somebody. Noir doesn't have a middle name. I'm gonna give him my Uncle Rayleigh's after we give him a proper burial.
All right.
Ma always said that he had a better name than I did. The best way she teased me around him.
Still, I'm glad we were able to get your uncle back. And
Yeah.
everyone else, too. Hopefully, Nora likes his new middle name.
Hopefully. I just hope he'll be alright for right now.
Yeah. I'm just glad he didn't get hurt worse.
Yeah, me too. But I mean it, Jules. You want to ask somebody something, you gotta talk to them first.
I know.
So the next time we go out to the others, talk to them, ask them, check how they are.
I mean, I'll try, but I don't think Aaron really wants to talk to me much right now.
Don't matter if they want to. Sometimes you just gotta check on them.
I know.
There doesn't have to be a pre-setup, like a prerequisite to saying, "Hey, are you okay? You holding up all right?" Or just talking to them in general. People change. For fuck's sake, I used to have long, luscious hair. Look at
I'm
me
having a
now.
hard time believing that one.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Look, there's a time and place for every question, but sometimes you just gotta ask. You gotta start to talk. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
I sure fucking hope you can. You're in charge of the Magic Kingdom's vice.
I am the
Well,
vice.
exactly. Everything that ain't a Gwen issue is your issue. So you better get to learn how to talk. And he just makes his way to the house.
Uh, You're making this job sound so exciting. She's following you.
No job is exciting when you're in charge. Look at me. Do I look like a happy man?
When you're around Viv, sometimes.
That's not a job though. That's my wife.
Hmm,
You ain't clever.
I think I'm clever enough.
I think that's what we'll call it. Just a sweet little banter.
Yeah.
It kind of went over with the Calistine sweetness, which is fine. It was cute. It was very much the family episode we needed.